Would everyone rise to salute the flag? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Mr. Abishkata.
Here.
Ms. Alberti. Ms. Alciuri. Mr. Grillo. Ms. Jarvis. Ms. Mallon. Mr. Musto. Mr. Schweck. Mr. Bruno.
Here. Adequate notice of this meeting was provided in writing to each board member. The Herald and News, the Record, the South Bergenite, the Observer, the Township Clerk, and posted in the lobby of the Town Hall and the Board Office. We'll let Chris read number 1 for us. You can bring your folder.
Be resolved, the Board of Education of the Township of Lyndhurst, New Jersey. Whereas Joseph Abishkata has served as a member of the Board of Education from 2013 to 2016. We, the members of the Board of Education, express our appreciation of his faithful, conscientious, and industrious achievements and extend him our sincere wishes for continued good health and happiness.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Abishkata.
Abstain.
Ms. Alberti. Ms. Alciuri. Mr. Grillo.
4.
Ms. Jarvis. Ms. Mallon. Mr. Musto. Mr. Schweck. Mr. Bruno.
4. Sue?
Resolved that the Board of Education of the Township of Lyndhurst, New Jersey, whereas Ronald Swift has served as a member of the Board of Education from 2013 to 2016, we, the members of the Board of Education, express our appreciation of his faithful, conscientious, and illustrious achievements and extend to him our sincere wishes for continued good health and happiness in the future.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Abishkata. 4. Ms. Alberti. Ms. Alciuri. Mr. Grillo.
4.
Ms. Jarvis. Ms. Mallon. Mr. Musto. Mr. Schweck. Mr. Bruno.
4. Yes. Should I do it up here or should I go down there? We have a couple of plaques we have to give out tonight. I'll read what's on them. Board of Education testimonial presented to Joseph Abishkata for services rendered to the public schools of Lyndhurst, New Jersey, 2014 to 2016. Some have monuments of stone, some have books written about them, some attain fame on the field of battle. Some are renowned for their statesmanship, some acquire greatness through commerce. All these shall pass away. Those who serve our children live into eternity. Their works shall never die. Lyndhurst Board of Education would like to thank Joe Abishkata for his devoted service and hopefully his continued service to the town of Lyndhurst. Okay, I don't know if I have to read this whole thing again, but maybe I should. This is Board of Education testimonial to Ronald Schweck for services rendered to the public schools of Lyndhurst, New Jersey. Some have monuments of stone, some have books written about them, some attain fame on the field of battle. Some are renowned for their statesmanship. Some acquire greatness through commerce. All these shall pass away. Those who serve our children live on into eternity. Their work shall never die. Lyndhurst Board of Education would like to thank Ronald Schweck for all of his devoted services, and I know he went above and beyond with the negotiations and drove them nuts for a long time. Ron?
They want me to say something, so I'll say something. Okay, I just want to say the last 3 years were very, very interesting. I think we got a lot accomplished. I think talking to people who did more than 3 years than they have done in, I don't know how many years.
25.
Well, we built a new school, right, in 90 days. Right? We got a new high school coming. We're fixing up all these old buildings. Hopefully, we're going to bring the trades back into high school, so our kids that don't want to go to college can have something to work on. And just one last note, I just wanted to say it was great working with the administration. They are a group of professionals. I know that they're going to bring this school district back up to par. I know that in the future, Lyndhurst will be one of the better districts in the state of New Jersey. And my message to the guys coming in, work with these guys. Their heart is with the kids, and we'll succeed. And I hope that 2017 and other years are going to be just as successful as the last 3. Okay, thank you so much.
I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
No, I'm sorry, that was Musco. Roll call. We're good? Okay. Next meeting will start at 6:45.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to have Mr. Andronopoulos, Ms. Alfieri, and Mr. Donovan please meet me in the front. Please raise your right hand. Just repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
The Constitution of the United States.
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
The Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
and that I will bear true faith
That I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same.
and the governments established
And the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and this state
and this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people.
so help me God.
So help me God.
I
I, Susan Alfieri,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I possess
that I possess
the qualifications
prescribed by law
prescribed by law
for the office
for the office
of member of Board of Education,
of member of the Board of Education,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of that office
of that office
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Furthermore,
Furthermore,
I affirm and declare
I affirm and declare
that I am not
that I am not
disqualified as a voter
disqualified as a voter
pursuant to
pursuant to
RS
RS
19:4-1.
19:4-1.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So by statute, I had to swear the new members in. I lead this part of the meeting until there's a president that takes the chair under Robert's rules. So roll call. Ms. Alberti. Ms. Alciuri.
Present.
Mr. Andronopoulos.
Here.
Mr. Donovan.
Here.
Mr. Grillo.
Here.
Ms. Jarvis.
Here.
Ms. Malinak.
Here.
Mr. Musto.
Here.
Mr. Vuno.
Here.
Adequate notice of this meeting was provided in writing to each board member, the Herald and News, the Record, the South Bergenite, the Observer, the Town Clerk, and posted in the lobby of the Town Hall and Board Office. I'd like to ask the members for a motion for the presidency of the school board.
I make a motion,
Beverly?
I make a motion to nominate James Chizuno as president of the Board of Education.
Second.
Like to make that motion, please? I'd like to make a motion to nominate myself for sanction office as president of the Board of Education.
30 seconds. No seconds. This vote is for Mr. Vuno as president. Ms. Alberti.
Four.
Ms. Alciuri.
Four.
Mr. Andronopoulos.
Against.
Mr. Donovan.
4.
Mr. Grillo.
4.
Ms. Jarvis.
Four.
Ms. Mallon.
Four.
Mr. Musto.
Four.
Mr. Vuno.
Abstain.
Motion carries. Mr. Vuno is now the president of the Board of Education. Vuno, you have the chair.
Need a second. I have a question, though. You didn't need a second for nomination. According to the bylaws, no.
What bylaws?
District bylaws?
Our district bylaws?
Okay.
Yeah, for the board. Would you like to have a copy if you'd like to see it?
I'll call for a vote for Mr. Andronopoulos for president. Ms. Alberti. Ms. Alciuri. Mr. Andronopoulos.
4.
Mr. Donovan.
Nay.
Mr. Grillo.
Against.
Ms. Jarvis.
Against.
Ms. Mallon.
Yes.
Mr. Musto. Mr. Vuno?
Against.
Motion does not carry. Once again, Mr. Vuno, congratulations, you are the President of the Board of Education.
Okay, I would like a motion for the Vice President of the Board of Education.
I'd like to nominate Ronald Grillo as Vice President of the Board of Education. Second.
Any other nominations?
I'd like to nominate Sherry Jarvis as Vice President.
I'd like to nominate again, once again, Chris Andropoulos for Vice President of the Board of Education.
Any other motions?
Nominate myself, Chris Musto, for Vice President.
Any other motions?
You know what, guys? Being that we have so many, you want to make this a closed ballot? Ken?
There's a motion on for each individual folks to talk about.
Okay.
First vote's going to be for Mr. Grillo as Vice President. Ms. Alberti?
Four.
Ms. Alciuri?
Four.
Mr. Andronopoulos?
Against.
Mr. Donovan?
Nay.
Mr. Grillo?
Four.
Ms. Jarvis?
Four.
Ms. Ballard?
Four.
Mr. Musto?
Four.
Mr. Vuno?
4.
Motion carries.
Mr.
I'm going to have to, do you wish to have a vote on the other 3 nominations for Vice President?
I want
Chris Andronopoulos, would you wish to have a vote for your Vice President candidacy?
Yes, please.
Ms. Alberti? Ms. Alciuri?
Against.
Mr. Andronopoulos?
Four.
Mr. Donovan?
Nay.
Mr. Grillo?
Against.
Ms. Jarvis?
Yes.
Ms. Malinak? Mr. Musto? Mr. Vuno?
No.
Chris, would you like your name voted for as roll call? No? You're off. Mr. Grillo, you are now the Vice President of the Board. The third order of business is going to be on the back of your agenda. On the back of everybody's agenda, you have the School Boards Association's Code of Ethics. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to make a motion for the Code of Ethics. We're going to get a second, but we're going to start with Ms. Alberti, and each member is going to take one of the statements and read them aloud, and then we're going to back around. I believe there are 10 statements, so we'll go back to Ms. Alberti for the final one, okay? So we need a motion for the second.
Okay, a motion for the vote for Code of Ethics.
Second.
Roll call. They're going to read it.
I will oppose and enforce all laws, rules, and regulations of the State Board of Education and court orders pertaining to schools. Desired changes shall be brought about only through legal and ethical procedures.
Here you go. Chris, this one's on.
You heard that, right?
Yes. I will make decisions in terms of educational welfare of children and will seek to develop and maintain public schools that meet the individual needs of all children regardless of their ability, race, creed, sex, or social standing.
I will confine my board action to policy-making, planning, and appraisal, and I will help to frame policies and plans only after the board has consulted those whom will be affected by them.
I will carry out my responsibility not to administer the schools, but together with my fellow board members, to see that they are well run.
I will recognize that authority rests with the Board of Education and will make no personal promises nor take any private action that may compromise the board.
I will refuse to surrender my independent judgment to special interest or partisan political groups, or to use the schools for personal gain or for the gain of friends.
I will hold confidential all matters pertaining to the schools which, if disclosed, would needlessly injure individuals or the schools. In all other matters, I will provide accurate information and, in concert with my fellow board members, interpret to the staff aspirations of the community for its school.
I will vote to appoint the best qualified personnel available after consideration of the recommendation of the Chief Administrative Officer.
I will support and protect school personnel in proper performance of their duties.
I will refer all complaints to the Chief Administrative Officer and will act on the complaints at public meetings only after failure of an administrative solution.
Okay. Roll call.
Ms. Alberti. Ms. Alciuri. Mr. Andronopoulos. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Grillo. Ms. Jarvis. Ms. Malinak. Mr. Musto. Mr. Vuno.
4.
Mr. Vuno, on behalf of the Lyndhurst Board of Education, I would like to present you with this plaque in appreciation for all of your hard work and dedication to the Lyndhurst Public School System and the Lyndhurst Board of Education in 2016.
Okay, before everyone runs out, we have some refreshments in the cafeteria. You are all invited. Please join us there. And I want to thank the board for this lovely plaque. Thank you. So please join us. Make a motion to adjourn. All in favor? Aye. We're done. Please join us in the cafeteria.